Soon as you find out who you are and what you are, you unlock your power. The minute you unlock your power, this stuff becomes a game.
That's my boss in trucking. You gotta ask him questions. Don't let him go.
My guy keep blessing your business. So for some people, this is like their dream car. So how were you able to afford this car?
That's a good question. I don't know. Nothing comes to mind.
Are there any habits that maybe separate you from other people that, you feel like have helped you get to where you are today?
Be nice to everyone. Be nice to everyone because you never know. So treat everyone fair and just.
You gotta focus. Focus. Friends are good, but your friends, gonna stick with you no matter what. These are your friends. You won't get that many. But those that say, let's go do this, let's go do that, and you know they're doing something crazy and stupid, they're gonna take you off your game.
Right.
Get right back on your game. So nah, I'm not gonna do that. And don't be afraid to say, nah, I'm not gonna do that. Because at the end of the day, some of those people, you're not gonna know where they're at anyway. They're gonna either go different places, they're gonna do different things, they're gonna do something stupid, they'll get locked up. Who knows? Who knows? But you're gonna always be with you, no matter what.
A lot of times, the pressure to conform or pressure to live up to what you think you see out here, it clouds your perception, makes you stop asking the important questions about who you are and what you are. As soon as you find out who you are and what you are, you unlock your power. The minute you unlock your power, this stuff becomes a game. I hope nothing sets me apart. I want to be like my fellows. There's no big I's and little U's, man. That's an illusion. We're all the same, bro. I don't want to be separate from my people. My people is everybody.
So we're just going around talking to people, how advice that they could give this young generation, how they've been successful. And so, we just saw your car. If you got some advice.
I would just say every day I wake up and I try to see this world the way I believe it is, honestly. Not the way it may be showing me it being. Conflict, fear, this, that. I know it's not really that. It's based in something else. It might be looking like that right now, but the potential is there for it to be something else. And so that's the way I claim it. That's the way I see it.
Are you comfortable sharing, what do you do for a living?
We're truckers. We own our own truck companies. If you don't like it, you're going to get tired. You have to try. If you love it, you're going to love it.
It's fine that you might think you are this or that. I know you're more. So I treat you like you're more. And I approach this world like there's opportunity. There are answers that can be shown to me because I know who I am. I can see some things that don't look like they're there. But the first step is to know who I am. It unlocks my power. And that lets me see the world in truth. Truth is the answer to everything. Everything starts with truth.
After retiring at 57, having all this knowledge, what is one thing that you wish your younger self would have known?
Have faith. Have faith in God. When I was younger, I used to say, I want me a Corvette. I want a Corvette. I remember Corvettes $14,000 bucks. And I couldn't get one, but I said, I'm gonna get me a Corvette. I don't know when, but I'm gonna get it.
We got one last question, so we're just wondering, how has God played a role into where you are today?
Bro, I think I didn't know you were gonna finish with that, but I think you can get from what I've been saying. I see everything as of God. Everything is of God. Nothing can be here unless it's from God. Unless you can point to something in this world and say that thing has the power to exist without the presence of God. If you can point to that, I want to see it. Yeah. Because to me, if it's here, that means it had to have grown or emerged from God. God is everything. So you might ask, well, then how is it so bad? Why are things so bad? Answer, free will. You can do what you want. Doesn't mean you're not from God. You can act any way you want to act. Your act will end, and then you end up right back in God. I would say that Christ has me where I am today. I think Jesus was trying to say, whatever you see me doing, you can do it too. If you align yourself to that energy, then you'll receive the kingdom. It's probably a little deep. I'm just saying, bro, that I think, my belief system is that, yeah, Jesus was extraordinary, but we can be extraordinary also if we just align ourselves to Christ's energy.
Stay the course, stay focused, speak what you want, manage your money, try to stay out of debt, treat people right.
If you're comfortable sharing, what do you do for a living?
I'm a private money lender, And then I also run a family business. So we do a lot of real estate. Have your goals set. You need to know exactly what you want to do in life. And like I said, I think school is very important, and that's something I preached.
Do you feel like God has played a role into where you are today?
Of course, I think the first thing you need to do every morning is pray, and I think that's very important.
In your experience, like what are some misconceptions that you feel people have about money in today's society?
I think misconceptions about money or how they use the money, maybe. I think a lot of people, get into negative things like drugs, alcohol, those kinds of aspects. And I think they use money in a negative way. I think we should give back to the community, help, those kinds of things. Yeah.
Nah, thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
May God keep blessing your business.
You got to speak it. You got to say out of your mouth, this is what I want to do. I want a wife. I want 3 children. I want a Corvette. I want to have my own house. I want it to look like this. Might not come out exactly, but it's going to come.
What's the most you made in a year?
About 500 a year. Gas was cheap, so
Do you feel like God played a role into where you are today?
without God, I'm nobody. I'm nothing without God. I was a professional soccer player. It's all about God's favor.
You played like internationally somewhere else?
Yes,
Or?
I also play for the Nigerian national team.
This man right here, you said put God first and you're going to be successful in everything you do.
And
So
that's my boss in trucking. You gotta ask him questions. Don't let him go.
hey, he shy. Give us some game, man. Just like, how did you get into trucking and know that that was for you?
You know, back in the years, I have friends that they invest a lot of money into it. I talk to them, relate with them, and I see the way they do it, and I started too. All I just say to people out there is just keep focusing, do whatsoever that make you happy and everything about life, and be grateful to God.
What do you do for a living?
I was a petroleum engineer for 40 years. I just retired.
What's the most amount of money that you made in a year
15 million
in petroleum engineering?
in 1 year. Yes.
So do you have any habits that you feel you stand out as?
I get up and I put my feet on the ground every day and I move forward. I don't sit around. I don't wait for somebody to bring me something. I don't look for luck to fall out of the sky. I get out and pursue my opportunities and go make them happen.
So if you were talking to your younger self when you were barely getting started, what is one thing that you wish you would have known?
Be patient. That the greatest thing that you have going for you as a young person is time. And time is a great, wonderful thing. Time, you can put a little money away and end up with a very large number with time.
How much of a role do you feel like God played into where you are now?
Well, God allows me to never be alone. I'm never alone. I've been in some of the worst things that anybody could ever do, but I'm never alone. He's with me. And I talk to him as I'm heading into it. I talk to him while I'm in the battle, and I thank him when I come out.